So, we are going to be doing... We will be the sports. And... Let me double check my stats. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Alright, so now we're going to be doing some James Bond shit. What do you mean by that? I mean intrigue. Intrigue. And then internal affairs, and then foreign intelligence. Because you may have the most powerful military on the planet, but without at least a little bit of intel, you're ultimately going to be walking into what is to be the unknown, and no one wants to do that. Alright. This should bring us up to 15 and 15. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Minerva, is next in line for the crown. After him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. The current Duke of Cinda is 26 years old and unmarried. He may be considered a good marriage prospect for you in future ties. That was the guy that we'd seen earlier with like the blonde or the pale hair or white hair, whatever you call it. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles are in the domain for you to see you, the queen. Gulp. Ah, that was a great, refreshing drink. Let's go on down. You finish dressed and descend down the stairs into the entrance. All around me are familiar people, worn out rulers. Worn out rulers. So, if you're curious about if you see stuff pop up, basically what it means is, later on, there might be rebellion, and depending on what gets triggered, will, what do you call it? What do you call it? There's like a secret, like, little stat thing in the background that's taking track of how well you're doing, or how well you look as a leader. And if nobles think that you're too weak, then obviously they'll do a rebellion. If you mistreat your peasants too much, then obviously they'll rebel against you. That's why we enslave them. The first dance is for us. After this, you may choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kurgle alone has brought 3 eligible and good-looking, dashing sons near your age. I don't want a dance partner. I want a swords partner. I want to duel one of them. You actually can duel one of them. These people actually. One of them makes fun of you, and yeah, you'll see it later when it pulls up. So for this one, we don't want to really, what do you call it, provoke anyone. So we're going to be going with someone about your age. Looks over at guide. Yeah, someone our age, because you know. You approach Lindy, the second son of Duke of Kurgle. He's about 2 years older than you, and he's always been nice to you at school. He bows to you in great courtesy as you begin the dance of death. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. Unfortunately, you lose track of time and you mess up. I don't really think anything's affected by the dancing things here. I don't think. Between the dances, there is time for guests to mingle, chat, and simple tiny bites of exquisite food. And then we're going to be eating and leaving a wise word with every ear. Traps are gay. During the lull in the music, Byron, the Duke of Mary, taps an elegant fingernail against his wineglass, letting the clear note ring through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her respect for tradition and the rights of nobility means that we can all sleep safe in our beds. Our borders are strong and secure, our lands well defended. No one will dare steal from us. The blatant falseness of his words graces your ears. He's challenging your honor in front of his entire assembly. This is the guy you can challenge to a duel. But unfortunately, what do you call it? The route. It would be really cool if Elite did that, but it is what it is. He makes that yeah, see, you can challenge him to a duel, which we're not doing. As funny as that would be, no. Let's challenge him to a duel. You insult my honor, Eldenor. You puff one of your long white gloves and hurl it to the ground at Baradin's feet. I demand satisfaction. Witness, this is never my intent to endanger the royal succession. However, these actions prove that Her Royal Highness is too unstable and too immature to sit at the throne. For the safety of Dominion, I accept. The floor is cleaned and both of you move to the appropriate attire. As challenging party, Baron has a choice of swords. He chooses swords. Die! You charge and swing your blade wildly, trusting that it would not dare seriously attempt to harm a young woman of royal blood in front of so many witnesses. Unfortunately, you are fatally incorrect. Because he's... What kind of black magic happened here? There was no way I, Conan, Elodie, could lose. He seems almost regretful. You wonder why, but you don't wonder for too long, because you're dead. Alright, so back in time. Whoa, what just happened? Oh my god, it's like time travel or something. We're gonna ignore it this time. You turn your head away, pretending not to notice the concerned murmurs around you. Better to look like a coward than indulge in pointless fighting. Right? As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwendolyn, for instance, the young lady of the moon. Only months older than you, and due to finally inherent control of her duchy soon. Or Elodie, no, that's me, or Adel, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla, and the fierce sportswoman. She is a few years behind you at school, and the absolute terror of the ball fields. Oh no. No irony? She said that her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, the Duke consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there is no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? I have no clue why they're not here, because I am just one man. Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come. Minerva being so close by. Ah, wow, what a good day. Glad there's no magic here. Alright, so for today, we're gonna be doing some sports. More sports. Sports are fun. Alright, so we should be angry. Yes, we're angry. Our move should be 2-0-1-0. Okay, everything looks lined up. Let us... we are going to be doing... we're going to be doing some intrigue and swordsmanship today. Intrigue, and some ciphering, and some swordsmanship. And before I continue on, something interesting to know about the whole Byron thing earlier. If Byron offers to dance because you punished his sister during week 10, then accept if you have a court manners of above 40 or decline. Otherwise, public speaking plus court manners plus flattery above 50. I assume what would happen there is he would try to get revenge for you bullying his sister, but I doubt that anyone has done that in this route. If you have, I'm sorry. Anyway, continuing on. I just threw some math your direction. I'm bad at math. You practice revealing words. Literature. I'm bad at literature, so we're skipping that one. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. One cannot swing a sword without being able to stand first. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events and gossip. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. Damn! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I think there's a word for this kind of lady right here, and that kind of word is the word I'm going to be flashing up on screen right now.
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought!
You are too kind, Jocelyn. Archduke of the High Bears. Countess Shurin, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior. Far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old, as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. Prepare to roll cannons. You take a deep breath. So, guess what we're doing today, guys? We're gonna be... shame her with... No, we're gonna trip her as she passes. I almost wish that I would have went through this with like an agility build just so I could do that. Nah, we're gonna greet her politely. We're not that bad. Good day to you, Countess. Countess. Your Highness, good day to you as well. I was just going around, and I just happened to fall into your father's arms on accident. I was just speaking with your father about, well, it wasn't important. Please allow me to excuse myself. I don't wish to be in the way. She bows her head and exits. Once she is gone, you immediately take out your sword and point at your father, demanding answers. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more. She wants the D for Burger King. No, that was a bad joke. And it's not going to happen I'm sorry, guys. It's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful how you deal with people like Shurin. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks have been aimed your way at the galley. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. Isn't that what I have agents for? Yes, but they must be given directions. An agent without a direction is just another person. So, guess what we're doing today, guys? We're going to be preventing assassinations from foreign lands. Alright, yeah, we're going to be... I need to know if there's any foreign powers moving against me. As you wish. Okay, and we're going to be exploring the castle today. Because we need to try to shake off a little bit of this stuff here. And what do you call it? I strongly advise that you have at least a 40 intrigue or above, because then you can do that, and it's kind of important because, you know, spies are cool. Let's see. Let me look at my mood. Yeah, I'm in a decent mood. I'm a little angry though, but hey. Pole arms and swords. We're gonna be doing combat today. Yeah. Weapons, pole arms, and swords. Yep, pole arms and swords. Looks good to me. And that should get us up to 15 and 31 for those. You learn about the variety of longswords, from the quarterstaff to the spear to the halberd and to the glaive. I have a naginata and a spear over there in my corner right now. Okay, I made both of them. One of them is crudely made, but the other one is at least, like, what do you call it? Functional is a naginata, because I'm a nerd and I like to make stuff. Anyway, continuing. You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking carefully with time patterns. Okay, good. It is time to deduct cast. Hey guys, guess what? It's time to do taxes today. The majority of money we receive is already spoken for, but there's always some room for desertion. Crap, I don't know anything about budgets. Hey, guess what we're doing, guys? Because we are the most benevolent, nice overlords, we're gonna be raising taxes. We need to raise money. More taxes! And if you're wondering, why do that? Because, what do you call it? We're gonna be balancing out commoner appeal anyway. So getting a little bit of commoner anger here isn't too bad. Like, what do you call it? I'd rather have the money for later than to have, like, commoners not happy. Like, what do you call it? Commoners happy with me. So we're gonna be doing some sports. Yep. Alright. Okay. Sorry, just double checking stats because I don't want to mess up again. Man, I sound like a broken record. 2010. Okay, looks good. And we're gonna be doing polearm and archery today. Polearm and archery. Alright. Alright, that looks good. Alright. You practice walking while carrying a long weapon, getting the feel for its size and weight, and learning to maneuver without banging it against anything unintentionally. You learn the basic stances, grips, and positions for staff fighting, and how to block a blow without crushing your fingers. That is, I will admit, if you decide to ever pick up a, what do you call it, a polearm as a weapon, like, I'm talking IRL, I'm not talking like World of Warcraft, like, what do you call it? That is definitely going to be your biggest problem if you do start to use one for practicing or working out or something. If you're practicing with a partner, 9 times out of 10 you might accidentally like mash your finger because it doesn't have the, what do you call it, the safety of a what is it called, a basket hilt, or what do you call it, a guard on like a sword to help you like keep that from happening. You learn to twist and wax bowstrings from a variety of fibers. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of murder by strangling his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. Let's do it. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm gonna set you free? Save me, your majesty. I swear, demons made me do it. Demons made me do it. Oh, demons, huh? Everyone knows the power of magical beasts. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demons? That make you attack people? Is that even possible? So, we're gonna be pardoning him. I'm very sorry, sir. The monsters are responsible, not you. Don't blame yourself. I understand. Sometimes I accidentally choke out my wife, too. Okay, I don't actually do that because I don't have a wife, and also, that would be very, very mean to do. And, bless you, your majesty. Pardon? And then we're gonna be exploring castle. Man, I look so dang determined. And we should have a bunch of ones when we look in the mood. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, looks good. And guess what we're doing? We're gonna be going all in on archery. Yeah, all in on archery. We should get up to level 57 right now. You learn to cut, fletch, and tie arrows. You learn about the different styles and sizes of bows, long, short, and recurve. I own a recurve one as well. No, just a recurve one and a compound, but I've never actually used a short bow or a long bow, so that's interesting. I unlocked the tabard outfit, I believe. You learn about the caring for your bow, how to store it between uses, string and unstring, and check for damage or wear. You also learn that you should never fire a bow without...
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Snoop Dogg.
I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.